everyone! So today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on a project I've been working on, which is to make a slug costume. I know it's very random, but it's for a Queen's Award, which is the highest award in Girls' Brigade, which I am a part of. So if you want to recreate this look for Halloween or something, just to be any insect, not generally a slug, or even a fairy this could work for. So let's just get started before this video ends up too long. So I'm using the new CID Cosmetics foundation, and this is in the lightest shade. I'm just going to put 2 pumps in the back of the hand, about that much. I'm also going to take a buffing brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face. If you see me looking off to this way, it's because I've got a mirror here. And just keep your hair off your face because you don't want to end up with foundation in your hairline. That would not be good. I really enjoy putting on foundation. I find it really relaxing. Do you ever find that? I'm sure you all know how to put on foundation, so I'll just skip this here. Okay, so once you've done the foundation, you're going to go in with any powder you want. I'm using the Stay Matte by Rimmel. And I'm just taking the e.l.f. powder brush. You can use whatever brushes you like. As I said, I don't even know if I said this or not, but I am not a makeup artist, like by no means. Like, I am 100% not a makeup artist. I use the incorrect brushes for like everything. Like, I like to use what I like to use, whatever makes it easiest for me to apply my makeup. And it doesn't really matter what you like to use. Just use whatever works for you. And I'm also using the Lasting Perfection Concealer, and this is just to go over any red spots or any actual spots that I may have, and also like to go under my dark circles in my eyes. Now the best way to do this is to go in a sweeping motion, because you get more on that way and you're not like going to basically just be wiping it off again. Like, I see people like dotting it like underneath their eyes, but you're better just to go ahead and put it under. And then I'm just going to take the same foundation brush. I used to not do this. I used to use a concealer brush, but ever since seeing Tanya Burr just using her same foundation brush to do this, like do the concealer, I found that it actually works okay, and it helps to blend it in the same way as you did your foundation, so you end up with no streaky marks whatsoever. Next step is the eyes. The eyes, I'm using the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick, and this is in the shade Rose Gold. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this all over my eyes. I absolutely love this crayon. It's just a lovely rose gold colour, funnily enough. Doesn't even matter if it isn't like perfect. It can be as messy as it wants. That's my dog bark. I hope he's not going to do this in front of me too. That would be annoying. Next, I'm taking my Sleep palette, and this is the Respect palette from the Shangri-La collection. Charlie, please stop. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to use the brush to give you with it to get a little outline. In fact, actually I'm going to use a detailer brush from Real Techniques. And I'm going to use the black shade here. So basically just need any black eyeshadow. It does not have to be the Sleep one. And I'm just applying this to the outer corners of my eyes and taking it up to where you feel your bone of your eye. And from then you want to pull it kind of diagonally into your crease, and then just go into your crease like that. And you just want to build that up gradually, because you don't want to end up with really like black eyes. So you want to build the colour up gradually. Because I do want it quite black, but like not hugely dramatic. It is quite a whimsical look though, because it is like kind of insects and fairies kind of thing. And I'll just go do the other eyes at the same stage, and then I'm going to take my e.l.f. smudging brush. Is that what it is? Yes, smudging brush, I was right. And I'm just going to, again, just blend it all together, because you don't want like black and then gold. Like, it's really important to blend. Blending can take quite a while, however just blend it until you like how it looks. I'll be back with you in a moment. Zoom up really closely now just so you can see the effect of the final eyeshadow. So I've got the Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner. It's kind of a flexible tip rather than a hard one. I'm just going to go ahead and line my eyes. I'm going to do the top eyes first. I can't wink, so I have to hold my lashes down. And I'm just going to go ahead and line the lash line. And I'm not sure the last time you've seen, but this is the Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner. And I've just lined the top of my eyes and I'm now going to line underneath. Just along where your waterline is, but slightly underneath, because I hate lining my actual waterline because it's quite stingy, to be honest. And next we're going to go for the whimsical thing. I have just messed that up. Sorry, we can fix that with concealer. So for the whimsical theme, I'm going to bring this out kind of like a flick, but I'm going to go very dramatic on it. And then I'm going to do a kind of spiral, like so, and then I'm going to bring it out at the bottom as well and do the same in the opposite direction. And this creates a typical fairy eye, and I'm just going to do the same to the other side. I've got this in both eyes, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a middle section as well. So you bring it out from the middle and bring it out, bring it up from the middle and bring it out. Okay, so that's both eyes now done and I officially look like a crazy person. But I'm now curling my eyelashes, and then I'm going to use the Maybelline Falsies Mascara, and this is just in the shade Black, and I'm just going to apply it all over top and bottom eyelashes. Mascara done, and I'm now going to fill in my eyebrows with this new CID. It's called Eye Groom and it's for your eyebrows, and it's the easiest way because it's got a little angle, as you can see, and I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows with it. Now you can have a really light hand with this if you want it natural, which I do, or if you do want a kind of heavier eyebrow look you can go darker. Now this only comes in one shade, so I either kind of apply for darker and just go quite light for fair, and then once you've finished filling it in, there's a little spoolie on the end and you can just go ahead and brush that through. And I'll get back to you when I've done the other eye. The glitter, this is my favourite part. This is the NYX makeup palette, well, glitter palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and use the brush that they already give you with it, and I'm going to apply it to wherever I feel needs a little glitter, which happens to be the outer corners where I've put my little spirals. You don't, as I said previously, you don't have to have this specific palette, just any kind of light gold glitter or shimmer, whatever you like, and just apply it to wherever you feel needs some glitter. I'm using the Barry M contour kit, and I'm taking the darkest shade with the contour brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to suck in my cheeks. So with contour, your whole aim is to make your cheeks look really defined. So once your cheeks look kind of defined, if you see what I mean, I think that actually works so well. I love this kit. And I'm going to clean this little brush a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead with bronzer, and I'm going to bronze where the sun would naturally hit, which is along your forehead, down your nose, the bridge of your nose, your chin. Most people say to highlight these areas, but I like to bronze them. And then I'm going to go back in again once I've cleaned my brush a little bit with the contour, the dark shade, and I'm going to define my chin, because who doesn't like a defined chin? It's a great sentence. And then down the sides of my nose, because I have confidence issues with my nose, it's really quite witch-like. But I like to define it so that it's not as fat at the ends, because it's skinny up here and then it goes out. So yeah. And then I'm going to highlight, just using my finger, underneath my brow bone and on my cupid's bow. And now blusher. Before my dog interrupted, it's the Life's a Peach blusher from Sleek. And I'm taking the e.l.f. brush, the blush brush, and I'm just going to smile and put it on the apples of the cheeks. You don't need too much of this. I know it looks a crazy colour, but it does go on quite naturally if you go on quite lightly. And it's just right in the apples of your cheeks. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Baked Blush. I don't actually use this as blusher because it is really shimmery. So I just put a little bit on my finger and I do apply it just to the apples of the cheeks to make it kind of shiny, give it a little sheen, because the Sleek one isn't shiny at all. And then I like to go in the tear ducts of my eyes, like not actually in the tear duct area, but like that kind of corner of your eye. Then a corner of your eye, that would make more sense. Yeah, and you just want to get that right in there and make it really bold. Because it is a whimsical theme, you want so much glitter in your life. Who doesn't want glitter in their life? And now my absolute favourite, and last but not least, lipstick. And in case you haven't noticed already by the packaging, it's Tanya Burr's new collection, and it's in the shade Just Peachy, and it's got the lovely rose gold top, and it's just so pretty. And I'm not even going to bother applying a lipstick underneath because the pigmentation of this is amazing. And it's just this really creamy pink colour. It's just so pretty. And that's the makeup look finished for this. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. I hope this inspired you. If you want me to do more kind of videos in the run up to Halloween of makeup tutorials and costumes, then let me know. I'm planning on doing a DIY costume video, but if you want me to do the makeup looks to go along with it, leave me some comments down below and I'll try to reply to as many as possible. And you can also follow me on Twitter at awkwardturtlesc. And yeah, so please give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye! And this is the final slug costume. I made this out of black velvet material and I just made a kind of top, and then I used gold foil kind of leaves. I cut out the leaves out of gold foil and I used fabric pens to do the leaf detailing, and I fabric glued them onto the top. I did the same with the leaves on the headband. This is just a normal headband that I attached the leaves to. I used some gold pipe cleaners to attach polystyrene balls which were white, but I painted them black. And this is the costume and makeup.